Sweety Pie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, first, before I forget, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, why? Why haven't you subscribed to my channel? Come on, subscribe to my channel, then you'll be able to get notifications when I actually do videos. I have been really working on twice a week. I'm trying here, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. We are going to talk about some wintry palettes, because if you did not know, I live in Canada where it is freaking so winter right now. It's so winter right now. It's so freaking winter. There's no more winter it could possibly be than, like, I'm staring at a huge snowbank. We have gotten a ton of snow where I live, and we are also on like super lockdown, so that is why I am really trying to stay home. I do actually go out to work, but I am like, you know what? No, you're gonna stay home. You're not gonna go out to the store. That's enough. Let's cut this here. So yeah, we're doing our part here, and that also gives me some more time to film some videos. So yeah, anyway, back to what this video is supposed to be about. I have 4 palettes. I literally was just so dumb in thinking that the Melt Murta palette was actually still available, but it is not. It was limited edition, and the only place I could find it was sold out on Beauty Bay and eBay, I think it was, for an exorbitant amount that I would never, ever, ever do. Don't ever do that for makeup. There's always new makeup. There's always another piece of makeup. Anyway, this is not going to be part of it, although I will say, if you have this palette, this is a nice winter palette. Anyway, let's get into, I have 1 drugstore, and then I have 3 higher end. They're all available right now. You can get your hands on them, and that's what I was kind of looking for. I was like, shoot, I buy a lot of limited edition, and there's no point in me talking about anything that's limited edition. So yeah, let's get into this video. The palette I am using today, which I hummed and hawed about. I was like, is this a winter palette? But honestly, the tones in here are so pretty. Okay, I am only using 2 eyeshadows in this palette. I'm using this is, sorry about that. Continue, Melissa. This is the Rustic Glam by Dominique Cosmetics. On sale at Sephora, they had the berries and cream and this one, and I was like, you know what, I'm getting them. I barely got into this though, and today and a couple days last week I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a good palette. The shadows in here work so much better than the first palette I got off her, which was like the Lemonade palette. I don't love those shadows. These ones are beautiful. So today all I used Dreamcatcher, and then I used Dreamcatcher and Wildflower, and Dreamcatcher is the blue and Wildflower is the pink. So beautiful. They're the type of shadow that you can really build up to be darker, like, but still make it very muted. I don't know, it's very hard to explain. When you're blending, you can add more on top of what you have already put down, and it actually adds more depth. A lot of the time, shadows tend to not do that. But these ones are really nice. I was really happy about these. I also used the Anastasia primer today, and it worked great. Cut my crease with it. Anyway, we're not talking about the look, we're talking about the palette. Other than that, there's also a really beautiful like sky blue as well. And then Moonchild is this super deep black with a ton of like blue sparkle to it. Ooh, see, you can really see that. That's actually, I really need to do a look with that. Anyway, I'm going to use this palette a few more times. I'm supposed to be using the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette for a video where I wanted to talk about using it for an entire week and knowing whether I want to just throw it away, give it to someone, whatever, or keep it because it is really good quality. The jury's out. I started and then I stopped. Anyway, I really like this palette. I really like it, and I'm definitely going to keep using it, and we're going to see some more looks and all that good jazz. There's also a purple in here that I wanted to use too. Now, another palette that I think is like mwah, chef's kiss, and for the winter, especially for those, like, if you're looking for shimmery, sparkly goodness, it is the Stone Vibes palette by Urban Decay. This is really, really pretty. The shimmers in here are beautiful. I'm using Opal Aura today, which is one of my favorites, and it is what is on my lid today. It actually shifts like between a blue and a pink, and that's why, like, that's what kind of inspired me to do this look today, was that it could literally go either way. It can look more blue, and then it can look more pink. It's like the craziest color. I love it. And these are the types of shades where they have like those little bits of pearlescent in them. And I think, yeah, that is definitely a really cool and special shade. Also, Bloodstone is like a duochrome. It's like this silver green. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that these will create very light, shimmery looks. I don't love the mattes in here. I don't really use them all that much. There's a matte brown that's like a warm brown, a peach, a third eye is like a satin, I don't know, it's like a satin plum. And then Good Karma, just like any freaking Urban Decay palette, they put in one of those white shades that has a little bit of shimmer in it, and you're like, what in the hell am I supposed to do with that? Like, I am 31 years old. I cannot put a light shimmery white, like, I can't set my eye base with that. I can't do it. I can't do it. And they screw with me every time I do it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is fun. Oh shoot, not good. All right, let's be moving on. The next one I have is a little baby one, and honestly, if this doesn't scream winter, what the hell does? This is the Makeup by Mario Glam Squad. Ooh, what is this one? Party Glam. So cute, so adorable. This is beautiful. The silver in here, like, just wait, just wait. Get a grip. Like, honestly, I can hear my boyfriend playing Minecraft in the background. Anyway, so beautiful. And like this blue shimmer, oh, this is like a greeny gold. Oh, they're so pretty. The matte works really beautifully, even though it feels a little bit scratchy when you're like, it blends really nice. I literally took this and my little Wet n Wild creme brulee eyeshadow, and that's all I used, and it was so pretty. So pretty. And then you could also actually use, I've also done a look where I used their Prep and Set. They have another palette, looks exactly like this, and it's called the Eye Prep and Set. You can use that translucent powder, and this is such a pretty eyeshadow palette. I was really happy with this. I did a whole video. You can definitely go back and watch that. All right. Goodness gracious, getting swatches everywhere. Last palette. Okay, this one I hummed and hawed a little bit because a couple of the shadows in here that I actually find really pretty are weird quality. And it is the e.l.f. Earth and Oceans palette. And you can literally pick this up at like your Walmart if your Walmart sells e.l.f. Mine has become like more and more e.l.f. appreciative lately. And what this is like your half neutral greeny and then all of these beautiful blue tones. Now, the only mattes that you get in this palette are like this lighter blue, Abyss is a deeper blue, and then there are 3 mattes up here. There is Can't Kelp It, Desert Storm, and Spruced Up. All of these mattes work really nicely. This one you can kind of use as a matte. This is the Mojave Mommy, and it's like a light brown. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it though. Like I said with the Urban Decay palette, if I wanted to set my eye with that, I could not. No, could not. But I think I could probably get away with using it. Now, the 2 shades that are like these special shades, I'm gonna swatch them for you here. Okay. Are Tundra and Laguna. But they are so textured. Like, look at the texture on my fingers. Now, what I'm gonna do, hopefully this will work, I'm gonna take a little bit of setting spray and I'm just gonna spray them, then I'm going to swatch them. That was a lot of setting spray, a little more than I would have expected. So I'm actually going to, and they're like a little, like they're pretty loosely packed in the pan as well. So I could see why someone might be like, okay, what in the hell? But when you actually get them down, they're so freaking pretty. Like, especially the silver one, it's just got so much pretty dimension to it. It's just getting it to that state. I don't know. If you don't mind working for your eyeshadows, it's not all that big of a deal. This shade here, Underwater, is also really, really pretty, and it's a lot easier to work with. It's like a dark green emerald shade. And then Siren is really beautiful as well. And it's this purpley, like purpley mauve-y kind of tone. Anyway, I did like this palette. I did like it quite a bit, so that's why I wanted to mention it. And although those 2 shades are harder to work with, if you get them down, oh goodness, if you use Duraline with something like this, I think that would be so pretty. And yeah, they're textured shadows. I see what e.l.f. was trying to do. This one here, Salt Water, is actually the only like shimmer that is super smooth, and it's like a duochrome. I'm trying to look. Yeah, the rest of them are just a little bit textured, but yeah. Anyway, I love this palette. I think it's really, really nice and really cute, and it wasn't like, it was super inexpensive. I think I paid less than $15, although e.l.f. can get up there for their palettes. Don't get me wrong, drugstore eyeshadows, drugstore, actually palettes in general at the drugstore, they are tending to charge so much more than I ever thought was possible. I am like, wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they have the balls for that. But yeah, you know, like, I get it. I get it. All right, 2 honorable mentions that you might have in your collection. And if you don't, I'm sorry. You may actually be able to find these at Winners when we all come out of lockdown together. Hopefully, together. Oh, hopefully. I'm with y'all. I am with y'all. This is a palette that if some people had it, they may not have loved it, but I think it's so pretty. This is the Becca, what do they call this? Pearl Glow Shimmering Eye Palette. This is a winter dream. You can do some really neutral looks with this, but they also, and this one, oh, this one is so good. Have these duochrome shades at the top. The pink one is glittery, and then the green one slash blue one is really metallic, are just so beautiful. They're so freaking beautiful. And if you put those over top of that black eyeshadow there, it's over. It's over. That's a beautiful winter look. Also, I have the Stiletto. This was Marc Jacobs, I think 2 years ago, their Christmas palette. Very neutral toned, and I definitely think that this is more for like the people that just don't like blues. This is a very neutral, very like cooler toned eyeshadow palette. Lots and lots of mattes in this palette. There's only 2 shimmers. One is a like stunning shimmery, like has like little glitters in it. Oh, let's see if can I show you that? I'll do a better swatch, but yeah, such a pretty palette. And if you do have it in your collection, this might be the time to pull it back out. It is 'tis the season if you live in Canada. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We kind of chilled out, we kind of swatched a few palettes, and we talked about the snow, I guess. It has been interesting lately. I've been really trying to figure out what I want to film for the new year and what I want to do for my channel. Lots of new videos coming out for sure. I am editing more. I got a brand new laptop for Christmas, so I'm really like able to take my videos anywhere I want. And yeah, I'm having a good time. I hope you guys enjoy my content, and I hope you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye!